Welcome to another lesson on the subjunctive. Today we would study the subjunctive with impersonal expressions. You may refer to your books Exploraciones on the pages numbers 51 to 52. The objectives of this video is to talk about impersonal expressions with the subjunctive, and then we'll look at how to use the subjunctive with these expressions. Let's get started. Impersonal expressions are expressions that do not have specific subjects, so they can be used at any time without a specific subject pronoun or a specific noun as the subject of that sentence. Now, usually would use adjectives with these expressions. We'll see how they're constructed. And then you can also use infinitives with these expressions. We can also use these expressions for affirmative sentences or negative ones. Now, we have a list of impersonal expressions and would see how they are used. We have es bueno que. So we have the verb es, which is from the infinitive ser, and then we have an adjective bueno, and then we have the que. So it is good that. Es buena idea que, or es mala idea que. So we have it is a good or bad idea that. So we have an adjective and we have a noun, idea. Now, es difícil que, it is difficult that. Es fácil que, it is easy that. Es importante que, it is important that. And then we have es imposible que, it is impossible that. Es justo que, it is fair that. And then es malo que, it is bad that, blah blah blah. And then we have more as es mejor que, it is best that. We have es necesario que, it is necessary that. Es posible que, it is possible that. Es preciso que, it is necessary. So you can either use es necesario or es preciso que. Then we have es probable que, it is probable that. Es raro que, it is strange that. Es recomendable que, it is recommended that. Es una lástima que, it is a shame that. So for the last one, we see that es then goes with una lástima, which is not an adjective but a noun with an indefinite article, una. So for example, we have es bueno que corten los árboles podridos. It is good. In English, you may or may not use the that. It is good they fell the rotten trees. Sorry. It is good that they fell the rotten trees. Es horrible ver los videos del incendio. So if you're using the impersonal expressions in sentences, for the first sentence you have es bueno que followed by a verb conjugated. Okay. Now for the second sentence we have es horrible and then there is no que, but we have a verb in the indicative. So when you want to use the impersonal expressions with a conjugated verb, you would need the whole expression with the que, and then you continue the sentence as you may wish. But if you need to use it with the infinitive, which means it would have the to with the verb that you plan on using, then you would need to take away the que, because as we saw here, we saw that es horrible, or for example, es raro que. Every expression has a que at the end of it. But with example, we have es horrible ver los videos del incendio. It is horrible to watch the footage from the fire outbreak. So for this particular one, we do not need to add the que that would usually appear at every part of the impersonal expression. Okay. Then for the third example, we have es justo que le den el mismo castigo. So it is fair that she's given the same punishment. So over here as well, we have a conjugated verb in the sentence. Well, this brings us to the end of today's lesson. We hope that you have enjoyed and you have learned so much. Muchas gracias y hasta la próxima.